this camera looks fuzzy. It's also really close to my face. I think that's better. Okay. I'm live now. It's very fuzzy though. I don't know why. Ah, no. Sometimes I just start singing when I'm thinking. I notice it more when I'm in front of people. I was doing it a few days ago too. Yeah, I'll just wait for some people to come on. I'm wearing my whatever color dress this is today. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited about all the things. I've been really inspired lately by other women who know deeply their purpose and want others to also see their purpose as well. And just like in awe of all of the people that we're becoming, all the people that I know, what they're becoming, and especially women that are doing things, living their life from a place of really what they want to desire, what they desire, and creating that instead of from this place of fighting back or this place of like, the world has wronged me, therefore I must do this thing. And it's just really inspiring to see and to watch. And for women that are like deeply, you know, just in touch with their hearts and their bodies and all the things. And that's where I'm at too. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm creating as well. Um, and really using their voices to um, share their own beauty from within them, that's within them, and really share what they're all about with the world, and not this like fighting energy, but this like, we can come together and we can talk and we can communicate and we can do it from the place of um, like deep devotion to ourselves and to other people, and not allowing all the hate and division that exists in the world to take us over and to take us out. And so I'm really excited about that. I wanted to share that I recently watched a webinar with some amazing people in my community. They are the network chiropractors, Nourish and Flourish here in Asheville. And they are changing, they're rebranding, and they're going to be offering what they call genius frequency work. I hope I'm getting that right. Brian Lum and Ray, Chelsea Ray. I forgot how to say your last name, Chelsea. If you're watching, I don't know, but I watched this webinar and it's like, okay, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to recommit to this work. They are going to be working with, or do work with, they already work with a lot of entrepreneurs that want to align themselves to their genius frequency. And I've been wanting to, for a long time, do some real deep work and going weekly for weekly entrainments. And so I'm going to start doing that next week and see what happens from that. Because really, all that we are is already here. But, there's this just things are not aligned. There's things that we need to clear out of ourselves. And that's also, really the work that I do too, is looking at our internal energy and how it actually creates our physical reality, and then getting to a place where we decide the changes that we want to make and change them from the inside out. And so that's part of what I do. That's part of the work that I do with my clients, is really providing a space where they can actually see what needs to happen and what they need to change from the inside out. And it's really up to you. It's not up to me how that happens, really. And the work that I do with the voice and with singing and with getting in touch with that part. Hold on, I need to turn my phone off when I'm doing a live. So, yeah, what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. It's super important to yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Um, hmm. All right, here we go. Airplane mode. Okay, now I won't be distracted by that. So, the part about the vocal work, it was actually a few years ago that I went to this woman who was a vocal coach, but I wanted to do this deeper embodiment work so that I could feel more like have it accessible to be able to open my voice myself. And then she said to me, "Well, that's not really what I do. I can just help you open your voice." And we were kind of focusing mostly on the physical, not really on the energetics behind it. And that's what I deeply wanted. I deeply wanted to do the work of opening my voice. And you know how I did that is through movement, moving my body more, making my body more open to the possibility of me being a channel for sounds to come through me. And what I noticed is that the more I dance, the more I move my body, the more that comes through, the more that I'm in touch with my creative self, and things come through me in unexpected ways when I'm doing a daily practice of dancing, of movement, of like being in touch with my body. Embodiment comes first. And that's why I'm calling my community and what I'm doing embodied voice, because it is the embodiment piece that's so important for being able to express yourself through your voice. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been working on. It's like, well, you know what? I think a part of me was like, you know what? This is what I'm looking for. And I was talking to this vocal coach. And if you can't offer that to me, I need to figure out a way to do it myself, you know? And so that's also really involved being open to my emotions, being able to feel my emotions, because when I'm open to like what I'm feeling, I'm not repressing what I'm feeling, then I can actually create from that. I can actually open up and create from that, even when there's grief, when there's pain, when there's sadness, when I feel suffering, I can actually create beauty from that. I can create a sense of joy from that. And so that's what I've been cultivating within myself over the last few years. And this year it's really interesting. Um, I want to say that I've been creating less, but I haven't been, because when I actually look at it, like I've it's become so second nature to me, the creative process and writing songs. It's become so second nature to me that I don't even remember that I'm doing it. It's just like who I am now. Whereas before it was like, oh gosh, I just created this song, isn't it amazing? And I put more like intention and focus into it. And now it's like, oh yeah, of course, of course I did. Um, I something comes through me and I hit record. Most of the time it's audio. Sometimes it is a video, and then I can share them more easily with people, because sharing audio is a bit more difficult, especially on social media. Sharing audio, especially to a wider audience. But really, the what I'm going into right now is actually bringing all this together and creating something out of all this juicy creative stuff that I've been working on the last couple of years. And so it's really inspiring. I've inspired myself, and I'm so grateful to myself from a few years ago that was able to take all of that grief and all of the pain and from everything that I experienced and turn it into something beautiful and something that I can share with other people. And I'm here to say that you can do that too. You can do that too. And you can totally tap into that within yourself. And not only can you create with sound and with song, you can also heal yourself from the inside out with that too. Like, it doesn't even have to be words, it doesn't have to be lyrics. You can just, oh, just like the vibration of your own voice in your body can be so healing. And it's so beautiful to watch and witness in other people. And it's so beautiful to see other people that are starting this journey too, that are starting to write songs, that are starting to share their songs. It's so beautiful to watch and to witness. And it's really amazing to do this in community, in person. And if you don't have that, I'm offering this to you, this online community to come together and share. And even though we don't have to necessarily do that, it's still something that I want to offer, because I know that I'm connected to a lot of people out there. There's a lot of you out there that um, are looking for this, are looking for something where they can truly have the time and the space and invest into this in a deeper way, in a much deeper way than they could just going to an informal kind of song circle in their local community, which is also truly beautiful. But in the space that I'm going to create, we are all going to be holding each other accountable to come against our edges, to, you know, be met with resistance, and and work on the underlying reasons why it's so hard to connect to that part of yourself that everyone has. Everyone has this creative potential within themselves. Why is it so hard to do that? what is the reason? And then, really looking at those things and like, having time and space between the actual in-person gatherings over Zoom, in between those times, like, you know, having times to really develop that. I'll be giving you guys um, um, creative, like, what is that? What's the word? Play work, homework. You know what I mean? Like the homework. I will be offering suggestions of what you can work on, so that you can develop more of this capacity to be in touch with what is happening, what's holding you back, and then if you think that you've reached a point where you're there and you're like, oh well, I'm totally there, I can create on the spot, my channels are always open, and that's amazing, good for you. Then it's time to create. It's time. And then maybe your next obstacle is actually sharing what you've created, or reaching out to other people and collaborating. Like, where are you stuck on your journey of of this? And and so the beautiful thing about this, the beautiful thing about what I'm creating here, is that everyone that's going to be a part of this is going to be in a different place in their journey, and all are welcome. All are welcome. So every single person. And I want to open this up to all people, because I know that there's been men that have been interested in this too. And so it's really for all people, male, female, doesn't matter, to come in and have an inner experience, and also outer support, reflection, accountability, all of that. And that's what this is about. So when I called it a singership, kind of like a mentorship, a play on words for membership, the membership is more like a deep dive, long term immersion if you choose, or if you want to just come in for a month and check it out and then leave again, if you choose, you can do that. So, in that sense, it's kind of like a group program, but there's no time commitment to it right now. I'll probably be creating a different kind of container for people that want to commit for a longer period of time. And right now, that's why I have my mentorship opportunities. Which, if you decide to work one-on-one with me, then you automatically get to be part of the community. But then we even have more time to really go deep into why you are experiencing the blocks that you're experiencing, and we can really work on those things. And it's do the embodiment work and do the work of like clearing all the stuff out of the body that's not serving you, that's blocking your ability to really open yourself up to co-create with universe, with God, with source, however you want to call it. um yeah, yeah. There's also yeah, there's some really amazing people. Like, I really believe in sharing like how I'm inspired, so that's why I shared about this these amazing people that are offering this genius frequency alignment network chiropractic work. That's why I share about them, because what they're doing is amazing, and I definitely want to be a part of it. And I also, there's just so many amazing people out there that I'm every day inspired by. Another person I'm very much inspired by is Maria Stark, who is a singer-songwriter and also does womb embodiment work. Voice of My Womb. She has like I think a 9-month program um, that does, I mean, offers very similar things to what I'm doing, but a little bit different. And I actually wanted to do that a few years ago, and I never did. And I just kind of like did this deep work myself, and along with studying or being a student in or the Sacred Feminine Mystery School for over a year and a half, and I'm still part of that. And that was really focused on presence-based trauma healing work for women specifically. And I actually that's a part of the mentorship with me, is also receiving that level of healing work as well. Um, so either in person or online. The in person is like really potent too. You know, really potent, and actually offering it to all of you who decide to come in and decide to work with me one-on-one. Of course, there's an option to come down to my area and do a weekend personal retreat with me, which would be included in the cost and the investment of the mentorship. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, let me know that. So yeah, I've just coming back around to soul purpose and what I'm here for, and like what you're here for. Really been meeting a lot of people that are kind of like they have all these amazing gifts and they're not using them, or they're giving them away for free, and they're offering time and energy, their own time and energy, and doing their soul's passion work for free, and then making money doing the things that that's not their soul's passion. So I've really been looking at that and noticing, you know, why we do this, especially women, why we do this as women, like that we um, tend to think that the things that we really want to do, that we're really passionate about, are not worth really charging for. Um, you know, it would be like a doctor saying, "Oh, I love being a doctor, but I've got to make money because it doesn't pay to be a doctor, so I'm going to be a lawyer instead of a doctor." It's just the way that the system is set up, right? Like, it's like with people that are like doing true healing, they they're like, well, I need to make money, so I'm going to do this thing, and in my free time, I'll do my deeper healing work that I love to do and offer to people. And healing doesn't have to mean one-on-one work. Um, it doesn't have to mean hands-on work or service oriented work. It can actually just be leading by example, um, being a space holder. All of those things have value, and it's just a matter of priorities, right? um, just checking the time. What else do I want to say? Just to recap what I've been talking about. um, my Embodied Voice Singership community is open. I'm delaying the start date. I'm waiting for more women to come in. More women and men. Sorry, men. More women and men to come in. I'm delaying the start date. So to be announced when we start. I know it's going to start at the divine time that it's meant to start. I'm just waiting on people to come in and for more people to know about it. So if you want to share about this to other people, please, share. For some reason, Facebook is not showing my videos as much as I would like them to other people. People aren't seeing them. So I'm just going to check and see, because sometimes I'm wondering if it's not showing that I'm doing a video or not. Maybe it's just that everybody is like doing other stuff and working. So this is interesting, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll just keep sharing and doing these videos for you guys. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I will link below in the comments all the access to all of my courses that I have, so you can really see everything that I have offered right now. And if anything interests you or piques your interest, please just send me a message, and or just sign up and we can get started. I am here to be a channel. I am here to hold space. I'm here to heal. I'm here to speak truth to power, to speak truth to those that can't speak for themselves. I'm here to support others to speak their truth, to find out what their truth is, to sing, to connect to that amazing, magical part of themselves that just, it's just so lovely hearing people sing. People that just have this like amazing connection with their voice and their power, and people that are learning to have an amazing connection with their voice and their power is just so beautiful to watch. And it's okay to like fall in love with that in someone else too. It's okay to like be like enamored with people that are singing, so, and to be enamored with yourself as well in the process. Yeah, embodied voice singership community. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm open to questions on that. It's $222 a month. Your first time is free. If you want to join, you can sign up and you can experience the first week for free whenever we start. I don't know yet. I need to pick a date, but I also at the same time I want it to be a nice space for people. If you want to start immediately, if we don't have other people in the group, which we will have, I totally believe that it's going to be amazing once more people start to learn about this and start to come in. If this is a full-on yes for you, I highly suggest the mentorship. Please send me a message about that if you want to learn more. We can chat about it. We can talk about it. I know there are a lot of you that might just be like, well, what are you doing? Like, what is this? Like, if you've known me before, it's like, well, you haven't been singing before. Like, what is this whole thing about? Like, why are you all of a sudden doing this kind of stuff? Like, I thought you were this. Maybe that's my own things that I'm going through, because this is something new that I'm doing. This is something new that I'm creating, and I'm putting myself out there, and I'm sharing, and I'm telling you guys, like, this is the work that I'm meant to do, really. And I want you to ask yourself, like, what is the work that you are meant to do in this world, on this planet, at this time? What is it? What is the song of your soul? and it's out there and it's calling to you. Your desires are calling to you. They are waiting for you to be able to open up to it. Oh, oh, they are calling you all that you desire. It is calling you home. There is a watching of you, watching you, watching you. You are on the other side of something magical and mystical, and miracles abound. Miracles abound when you open up your soul to the miracle inside. Oh, oh. All right. I absolutely love that you watch this. I will share about all the things. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. I'll be sharing later. I'll be sharing all the things.